Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Drilled that one away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
They have the wicket. They wanted a huge blow. Singh gone for not many.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Nine runs added in that over. Punjab, a 35 for 1. Aurora from the high court end. Narayan. Right armour is coming into the attack from the high court end. Couldn't get it through the field. There's a chance if it hits. Dug that out well. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Punjab, a 37 for 1. Nearly gets the edge. Ali with a great delivery there. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed. Needs a direct hit. Great shot through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build. Hold on. Going with spin now. Rana coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a chance if it hits. Over Punjab, a 67 for one.
Nearing the end of the power play, and they've had an excellent one so far. Ahead of the required rate, just need to finish off the next over well, and they're in a very good position.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get four. How will he reply?
The bowler looks really confident. Was quick onto that in the infield. Eight runs added in that over. Punjab a 75 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Narayan coming back into the attack. Dug that out well. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Aurora, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice solid defensive shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. On that nicely, good defence. That's 3 blocks in a row now. They're not doing their run rate any favours.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those this over.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
And that brings up the half-century.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Narai from the high court end. Straight to the fielder. The bowler looks really confident. Needs to be on target.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Over. Punjab, a 97 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Chakravarti back into the attack. Wow, that's missed the lot. Good pick up, big chance. End of the over, 5 off it. Punjab are 102 for 1. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. How will the bowler respond?
Doesn't beat the infield. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's a confident appeal. Rana, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Ouch, that looked nasty. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
On that nicely. Good defence. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
End of the over. 20 runs coming from it. Punjab are 129 for 1. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Beautiful catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Russell with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over. 6 off it. Punjab are 135 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack has done well so far. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Can't afford. You go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Jeez, timed that well.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even lent on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Batsman is coming in at number 5.
Needs a direct hit. Chakravarti finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Russell from the high court end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the high court end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Ali, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Punjab Kings.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Misses everything.
Wadhera watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
55 for 6.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Trouble. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. And that's gone. Amazing catch. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Aurora has been going really well here. Comes back on from the high court end. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That just drifted down the leg side. It was picked up really early and just flicked off the pads. Raced away and nothing the fielders could do.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. There's a chance if it hits. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this quality.
72 for 8. The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10.
Great shot. Through the gap. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Perfectly timed.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
But they've maintained the intensity all innings and kept ahead of the run rate. It's been a wonderful chase by this team.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
They really need a boundary, this ball. If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Have to go for it now. Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Oh, great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. This could have very easily gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.